Ready?
Hey, pretty birdie.
One is sunbathing. I see one sunbathing.
Say hi, Zomheads.
Hey, Zomheads. We are at St. Augustine.
Luke.
Hello.
Say hi, Zomheads.
Hi.
Do you want to get the PA system up and going? Okay, guys, what we're going to do, I'll let Tug get some more up here. Peacock.
I think I need my phone now.
He wants his phone. I think he wants to take pictures.
Yeah, pictures and videos.
Come on, guys.
Of use.
Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go in. You're going to receive a cup at the bottom of the staircase. You're going to fill it up. You're going to come back up the staircase and you're going to wait up here by the wall. But you're not going to lean on the wall, okay? The wall's pretty fragile. Okay, we ready?
Ready.
Okay, hang on. 1 second.
Luke. She said, hold on.
Okay, guys, come in. Single foul, please.
Get behind Luke.
Hand you a cup as you come down here.
About 10 minutes, I'll be going to find it. Ready?
As soon as I get to them. You're going to drink some water.
Are you supposed to drink this?
Yes.
Oh God, I need it. I'm almost 50, so now I'm ready. Oh my God. All right, I think this. Oh, it does stink. Does it stink?
Yes, it really does.
Okay, this is supposed to be water fountain of youth, so I think I can benefit from it. I'm kind of old now.
Is it good?
Drink the water. After you get your water, come up this way.
What was it taste?
Be really careful of yourself.
Your turn.
You don't want to drop anything in the well.
What do you think? What do you think? But it's a fountain of youth. Okay. Oh, it has minerals. All right, let's chug it. Ready? We're gonna chug it. All right, we'll chug it. We got to chug it. It's got minerals, and we're gonna keep us young. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. It's got minerals. Don't you like minerals?
Am I allowed to pour it out?
Here.
I think I am.
Don't pour it out. You think we'll get dysentery from this? Somebody just. I heard somebody just fart. That's healthy for you.
Throw it away over here. Oh my gosh. Guys, try to keep it going.
What's this? Oh, artifacts.
I missed the video.
That's gun flints and fragments. Here, Dan the Zombie Man, that's for you. What else is there?
What video was it? What video was it?
Oh! Use notifications, and then the message will be there.
Okay, so hi, welcome. The water was pretty tasty, huh?
No.
Well, you can taste the minerals in it because this well is bringing the water up direct from the Florida aquifer. We're not removing a lot of the minerals like we normally do in city water. But if you've drunk from a spring in Florida or a well, you might have tasted water like this. And if you had come here 500 years ago, or 503 years ago, or if you had lived here 1,000 years ago, like the Timucua people, the native people, and native peoples anywhere in Florida, you would have been drinking from an artesian well or spring in which the water pressure underground was pushing the water up to the surface. And that's where you would have gotten your water. So the native people who lived here, and you're going to be visiting our reconstruction of some native type dwelling houses in just a few minutes, that their water source was the spring that was here. And there was a spring right in this area, just like, Itchnatutney, or, Blue Springs, or what's a spring? There are lots of springs in Ocala, aren't there?
Silver Springs.
What springs? Oh, cool. Okay, Silver Springs. The most famous of all the Florida springs, I think. Silver Springs, maybe. So a spring. This spring was much smaller than that, but still it was plenty to provide water for the people who lived here. And Ponce de Leon, when he came ashore in northeast Florida, and we think here, in what year did Ponce de Leon come ashore? What year was that?
1513.
Good, 1513. Hints, if there are any dates that are really important, they're all right up there on the wall. Not that you look there. That was great. So 1513, when Ponce de Leon came ashore, he came ashore, we think, at the site of the native town that was here. He would have known there was water here, and they needed fresh water on the ship because they've been at sea for 3 weeks. And the water starts to spoil. So it's much better to have water with a mineral taste than to have water that has bacteria in it, even though they didn't know about bacteria, but stuff in it that would make you sick. So they took on fresh water here. And it is thought by many people that Ponce de Leon's party also put down a cross in the ground. Oh, that's over here. It has 15 stones down and 13 across, and that was a sign that they were claiming the land for Spain and the Catholic Church, because Spain and the church were very much together in those days.
Why is it broken?
So Ponce de Leon was here. He took on fresh water. Why is it called the Fountain of Youth?
And
Why?
my phone was dead. It just, my phone's on 19.
As you walk around our property, you see many cannons. Just like the one on the left here, and the other one to my far right. These are your conventional muzzle-loading cannons, which means that the gunpowder, the wadding, and the cannonball gets rolled down the barrel of the cannon. After they fire the cannon, someone would have to come up with a long stick and a wet sponge at the end of it and ram that down the barrel of the cannon to put out any remaining burning embers. Because if not, you do that, the next person to load up the cannon will be blown up in pieces. This cannon that we have here is the type of cannon that Pedro Menendez brought here to St. Augustine. This is known as a 6-pound breech-charged bombardetta. The way we load this cannon is simple. Right to the back of the cannon, it's known as a servidor in Spanish, in English, the server or the powder mug. That's where you load your gunpowder and the wadding, and that gets put in the back of the cannon. The only thing that goes down the barrel of this cannon is the cannonball itself. Now let's talk about the cannonball. Not very impressive looking, not very big, about the size of an orange or a small grapefruit, and it does not explode on impact. That you only see in movies. Exploding cannonballs did not come on the scene until about 100 years later. This cannon can fire that cannonball at a distance of a little over a mile with a full load of gunpowder. Just so that you can get an idea, the Bridge of Lions down there is 9/10 of a mile. So this cannon can fire that cannonball over that bridge. However, with not so much accuracy, because the longer the distance, the less accurate it is. This cannon here will be able to hit his target each and every single time at half that distance. Never mind. That will be more or less what those sailboats are docked just beyond the big metal cross here. Now, Pedro Menendez bought 20 of these cannons to protect the new settlement of St. Augustine, which was established in 1565 in that field directly behind you. And how he brought those cannons in here on his supplies? Well, Pedro Menendez had to dock his 900-ton galleon, the San Paleo, out in the Atlantic, and drop anchor and bring everything, all his equipment, all the cannons and everything, on small rowboats, wooden rowboats, known as chalupas. And we have one right over there, a sample of one. That's what a chalupa looks like. Because his 900-ton galleon will not be able to go through the inlet into St. Augustine Harbor because the inlet was very shallow. The inlet, steepest point, was 9 feet deep only at high tide. Therefore, everything had to be rowed in on small wooden rowboats. So the enemy of St. Augustine would have to do the very same thing. Whether it be the French Huguenots who would be attacking, or pirates, they would have to anchor their ships out in the ocean and come in with their military personnel and all their soldiers on shore to attack the settlement of St. Augustine. Now, you think that little cannonball would do anything?
Yes.
Those big galleons? No. Not even, maybe crack the wood of the galleon. Okay? However, that little cannonball can do a good number on those little chalupas. Okay? Now, I told you that there were 20 cannons here. Each of those cannons is capable of firing 3 to 4 cannonballs per minute. Now we're talking about 60 to 80 cannonballs flying through the air at 400 miles an hour, red hot, against those little wooden rowboats. You think it would do a lot of damage?
Yes.
Definitely. And those soldiers that be attacking St. Augustine would be wearing body armor, 50 pounds of it. So what happens when you hit the water with 50 pounds of body armor?
You're sinking.
You sink. Exactly. So you see, Pedro Menendez did not need big cannons or big cannonballs. All he needed was a cannon about that big and a cannonball that small to do its job. And it, believe me, it did do the job. The formula to fire this cannonball out of this cannon at 400 miles an hour, back in the day, gunpowder. That is a 6-pound solid iron cannonball. So we would need how much in gunpowder? 3 pounds, exactly. 3 pounds of gunpowder. I am telling you right now what we are not doing. We are not going to put 3 pounds of gunpowder in this cannon. Another thing that I'm not going to do is fire a cannonball out of this cannon. Because if we did, those people on the island would not appreciate a cannonball flying in through their windows at 400 miles an hour red hot. And the Coast Guard out there does not have a sense of humor. And myself and my buddy, Rabbit Bob, and I would not like to go to jail dressed like this.
No, you could use that finger and just go. Okay. Is it working? Oh God, I'm scared.
Para España! Fuego! Now that was only 2 ounces of gunpowder.
What?
Imagine what 3 pounds would have been. 3 pounds is equivalent to 3 sticks of dynamite. And yes, the cannoneers in those days were half done. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you for coming.
That was awesome.
Not in the mud. Water. There's no water in the mud, right?
Moats are supposed to have water, right? No. There are two kinds of moat. There is a wet moat, that's the kind with water, and there is a dry moat, which is what we have here. A moat does not mean water. It just means a depression that is an obstacle between you and building. We didn't just leave it empty like it is now. There were several different things down there. The first was Spanish bayonet plants, also called machete plants. Why would we name a plant after a knife?
Because it's sharp.
Yeah. Spanish bayonet will tear you to shreds if you try to go through it. Just push your way through. It's going to cut you all up. The only way to get through it safely is a machete. So now you have to come across that field, up that hill, down that wall, across here, all the while with a machete out, chopping your way through those plants.
Right there.
It's all right. You'll be able to.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. To the right, single file. We don't want the lady getting mad at us.
This is really hard. What?
Hi.
They have a gift shop in here.
This is the inside.
It was a steel cell.
No, this is where they live. This isn't the jail.
Oh, those are windows.
Yeah. Wonder why they have chicken wire on. I'm sure they didn't have that back then. Here's something about the British, huh? There.
So, the way that this fort will work, hopefully the crew behind us is well trained, and they're going to be firing off some shots down at the enemy. So we are the northernmost Spanish outpost here in the 1800s. Because of that, our help is coming from where? It will be the nearest Spanish neighbor Cuba, Havana, Cuba, Mexico, other places like that. That's where help, hopefully help and reinforcements are coming from. It's not going to take, it's going to take quite a long time for that help to get here. So because of that, the troops here and this fort would have to conserve their supplies. The enemy's going to do is they're going to try to surround the town. So let's give them a round of applause for that. Also, we have our other volunteers that
It looks like a cat
It is kind of. It's a fort.
because of the edge things like this. It's just gonna collapse.
It's not.
I feel like since this is so, this is like the actual St.Augustine Florida. Yes. Those cameras are from like
The replicas. Yeah.
probably weren't even probably made out of metal. Yeah, everything else is
You can go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just goofing around with you.
I'm actually getting the flags and stuff.
I ain't gonna bring this in there, so I'm just killing time.
Hey, Zomheads!
Yeah.
I got galactic.
We had to come to St. Augustine to get galactic
Look,
ooze.
I got a compass.
Oh, it's multicolored. That is so cool.
I got a compass, and it's only so I know which way 95.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that. All right, let's go in this one. But I think there's a lot of breakable stuff in here, so
Yeah, it's totally worth it. All the things that I got.
do not spin around and knock things.
Look at these crystals. We saw mood necklaces and mood rings, but we didn't get it. I have such a tiny wrist. I had to put it all the way over here. It was worth it for the things I got. I got this compass. I got this galactic dude too. I got this little zombie dude.
Oh, I like that little zombie dude. It's cute.
I also got a pirate
Go.
coin. I got a pirate coin.
A pirate coin.
Yeah, and then here's my zombie. No, he's eating me.
Nothing less. 30 seconds.
He looks close. My best thing is
Yeah, he looks glow in the
we're going
dark.
east right now. Yeah, he does. You told us to trash something.
No, I think he might be glow in the dark. Ooh, look at this, Am.
Let's go in here.
Be careful. Don't break anything.
Wow. How are you doing?
Good.
This is getting watering can pot.
Look at the piggy, Am.
Oh my god, he's so cute. How much is he?
The fishy.
Where? Go on here.
So pretty. Oh, this reminds me of my father. My father's song was Paloma Blanca, about the doves
Send that one for me.
and the fishy.
Flat down, it looks like it's sunbathing.
Well, they do that sometimes.
Yeah. He's a chillin' like a Dylan. Very pretty. I love that. Says it on the back.
Pretty birdie.
And you said you're just gonna put these in your backpack?
Yeah.
How much is this?
Did I get the card? Yeah, I did. By the lima beans.
Be careful on the bus. I saw how you guys made the lima beans. Oh yeah. Put them in the bag.
We don't
I learned
have
that in
them up
second
yet.
grade.
There you go.
You're very welcome.
All right, guys.
We put oils in cups.
Thank you very much for your help.
You're very welcome.
Emily, we put oil on the beans in cups.
All right, kiddos, on to the next place. Let's see what we can get in trouble with. That was a good purchase, right?
Oh yeah.
Our little garden's getting so
I could use
pretty.
something for my mom and dad if I use only like $3 in the
What do you do? Oh, I'm one of the bus drivers.
I'd rather get